sacrifices, play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same. I done prayed that I will make it bring glory to my name.
Who?
I feel like they upset us. They beat Kentucky. Did they beat somebody else too? They beat like Auburn or some shit.
We did beat Auburn. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Aren't they good?
No, because they lost to teams like Grambling State and LSU. So no, they don't know what they are. They cosplay of being a very good basketball team, and then they also cosplay being a very bad basketball team. They don't know what they are.
Well, sounds like they might be a decent team, just inconsistent. That's what it sounds like.
That LSU loss is what's going to keep them out of NCAA, though. If they got Mississippi State next, who's ranked. If they beat Mississippi State, they're going to have to win probably 2 games in the conference tournament to even have a chance at the NCAA. If they would have won out, they'd probably be safe in the tournament now if they had not lost to LSU last week.
Mark, you missed a fun game time last week.
No, I didn't. I thought you did a science question.
No, we did game time. But
that's okay.
It was a different version of game time. I think you'll be more adept for the game time today. Do we ruin it for them? Do we let them start thinking about it over the course of the class?
Damn, Bama came back on Auburn. That's tough.
So we let it come. Like when the question comes, we'll just he's going to be taken by surprise. Okay.
Yeah.
You're giving me last week's? You're just going to give me a quick run through of last week's? Oh.
Oh,
okay.
We're doing
I think
a new one for this week.
Can I ask?
Wait a second. No, you can't because it gives away this week's. Wait a second. Calvin.
Yeah.
I need the report. Calvin. I have a new segment too. I have a new segment coming to this podcast. And the first one's tonight. The first one is tonight. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. Boys. The new segment.
He got more segment than you, man.
Yeah. The new segment.
I'm here for the ride.
Is what did Mitchell find at Trader Joe's this week?
Oh, my God.
Coming in this week are these, boys. This is a very innocuous, very innocent-looking package, right?
Your breath's gonna smell like shit.
For $1, bro. $1.99.
You know your breath.
These are onion potato chips, right?
Onion potato chips.
But they're actual onions. This is an onion. This is not.
They're made in the process
potato.
of a potato chip.
You're gonna have to brush your
with the
3 times before you go to bed tonight, man.
Bro.
What does it taste like?
If you like,
it tastes like an onion.
It tastes like an onion, but it has a little bit of seasoning on there to kind of fuck with it a little bit.
Like salt?
So, yeah, a little bit of salt on there.
What's the carb? What's the carbs look like?
Carbs? It's an onion. Probably not that much.
That's what I'm asking.
They don't have carbs listed on here.
None?
0?
It doesn't say the word carbs isn't here. I don't know.
Carbohydrates?
Total fat.
It doesn't even have.
Total carbohydrates. 17 grams. 17 grams of carbohydrates.
Probably 15. I was going to think 15 or something like that.
That's not too bad for a chip.
It's not a chip, Mark. It's not a chip. It's an onion. This is an onion.
Even worse.
You're looking at an onion.
They put a little sugar on there, didn't they?
No, probably not.
They're fine.
Was it like 2 grams?
Yeah. If you like onions, go get these at your local Trader Joe. They're called onion chips.
I'm waned off the
They're
diet
crispy. They're crispy, and then they melt in your mouth. Calvin, pick these up. Calvin, I want to hear your Trader Joe's.
Wait, how many calories per serving?
The whole bag is 220.
That's not bad.
No, it's not.
I get for a chip, a bag of chips. It's not bad. I don't think.
It's a bag of onions.
It's not a chip though. It's onions.
Well, it's an onion. It is a chip. It's an onion chip.
Just do not eat that shit before you leave the house. That's going to be the key. That is something you had to eat that before you leave. A couple of days before you leave the house. Man, fuck this. I'm about to turn on this Auburn-Alabama game. This shit's getting crazy.
You're tripping.
I'm watching Cleveland, Boston. Hey, so Calvin, let me hear about it. What do you think of Trader Joe's? What's your initial impressions?
Besides the fact that I was a National Geographic in that bitch. Other than that,
you know what you should have said? You know what you should have said when they said, "What? Y'all never seen a black person before?" Just start making them uncomfortable.
If I would have done that, that would have caused a scene, Mark. That would have caused a scene right there. Everybody knew, no, sir.
Just start making them uncomfortable as hell.
What's it called? I got to turn my fan on. It's hot as hell in here. But what's it called? Overall experience, bro. I give it an 8.5 out of 10.
I'll take that. That's
I'll give it 8.5 out of 10.
That's a good score.
The only thing that I like you said, dude, the only thing that sucks about it is that obviously it's not like a Kroger or a Walmart where you can pick everything up at one shop. That's the only thing. Mm-hmm. They don't have the seasonings that kind of irks me a little bit. They don't have the seasonings and everything that I look for. Other than that, I don't really buy chips that much. Price range, I spent like $46, man. Got 2 steaks, a packet of what's it called, chicken thighs, a fat ass bag of honey roasted peanuts, 2 of the little rice, asparagus, and what else? I think I picked up like some milk there and some eggs. So all that for $46, I'm going back for sure. I mean, you can't beat that, man. I mean, shit, a steak for $11, bro, and it's fat.
I told you.
Crazy. It's crazy, dude.
Told you, man. There's no other place that you should grocery shop.
That's the thing, though. Like,
so
I don't eat a lot of like. So like when I go to the store, you know how they say like, you know, if you want to shop, eat healthy and everything, like shop outside the store, don't go inside and everything. I don't, like I said, I don't really buy chips or anything like that. So, I mean, Trader Joe's is just up my alley, just to be honest. So,
yeah,
if I do want to get some chips, like I'll go to the grocery store or some shit. So, or the gas station, I don't know. Shit.
That frozen food section's elite too, Calvin. Did you see a bunch of stuff that you would have gotten, but you're like, I'm not going to get that right now?
Dude, I saw a bunch of stuff, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just testing the waters right now. Just let me get what I came in here for. Next time I go, I'll go crazy. So,
yeah, that Spanish rice is different, bro.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get jasmine rice anymore, man. I mean,
yeah,
bro, like one box, the one package came with two packages in it. I think it was like $3.
You really get 2 servings off one package, too.
Exactly. So yeah, man, I'm gonna start. So like, I eat a lot of chicken and rice and everything. So I'm gonna just get that Mexican rice, get the chicken from there, man, and
be cooking with it. I like it.
Yeah, man.
Find you got a Trader Joe's in San Antonio?
It's 20 minutes away without traffic.
I know you always shopping for a good deal, Finis.
I am, but not having everything in one spot is a problem.
You make it work.
I usually only have time to go to the store. I go to the store Friday at 8 a.m. every single Friday. I do the little pickup, curbside pickup.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
But if I am over on that side, I'm gonna step in. It's on the other side of town. So realistically, especially during the day with traffic, because they're doing construction on the highway it's off of, it's probably almost a 40-minute drive. That's just getting there.
Yeah, that construction was a pain in the ass to drive through when I went through there.
Oh, dude, it's even worse now because they're like really they're getting to the point where they're actually closing lanes down because the construction's like on the interstate to add to the interstate. Oh, it's god awful now. I just literally don't get on the interstate.
It's the worst.
Mitch, you know the one thing that I will say about Trader Joe's too, So I don't know if you picked up on it, but the quality of their meat and the way it cooks is different than like Kroger and like
The quality of their what?
I'll say, huh?
Or what?
Pause.
The quality of
I don't
their
even. Oh, yeah. You shut up, bro. Chill out.
They got some
No, but
good
I'm just
meat,
saying, it just tastes better. It just cooks better. I don't know. I don't know if you picked up on that, Mitch, or not. So.
It does. Their vegetables are supposed to be like better sourced, if that makes sense. So like better farm, local farm, shit like that. Did you go and get you some honey yet, Calvin?
Nah,
I don't want to hear you bitching about the allergies. You don't get a bitch about the allergies unless you try that honey.
Bro, I took this like, so I went up to Walgreens and I asked this lady, my nose is running and shit, just bad. I looked at her, I'm like, yo, do you got something that's like some strong like Mucinex? She's like, yeah, we have Mucinex, but it's like our store brand or whatever. That shit cleared me up so quick within 24 hours, man.
It's the same shit, man.
Why does store brand low key better than like name brand?
Same
It's
shit.
the exact same thing.
It's the exact same thing.
So what the
If you look at the ingredients.
Yeah, it's the same. What they do is so when like the reason why you can get like these off-brand Tylenols and Benadryl is because when it first comes out, they have it patented to where Tylenol or whatever brand it is, they're the only people that can make it because they have the patent. And so they basically boom and take over the market. When the patent's over, these other companies or brands like Equate, Great Value, whatever, they take the patent, and since the manufacturers that was manufacturing the products for the only brand that could make it, it's now open market. So when these companies come in, they're cheaper, and it's usually the same, sometimes the same quality, close to or close enough, because the manufacturer already has the infrastructure to create those products. So that's also with off-brand food, off-brand medicine, off-brand, whatever. So yeah,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Because I got at HEB, I went to get some allergy tablets, and they have the HEB brand Benadryl. So like Benadryl, normal like brand Benadryl, which Benadryl is a brand. That's not the medicine, but since they took over the market, we call it Benadryl. Tablet, right? But I was looking for some Benadryl, and the Benadryl brand it's like expensive. It's like $10-15 for like a pack of whatever. There's a jar. I'll go. You know what? I ain't got no pants. I gotta walk this way.
Hell no. That man's just actively talking to us in his drawers.
Is this our new date and time permanently?
I don't know, but I'm a fan of the 8 o'clock starts.
They got see if it'll focus. Allergy relief.
Yeah.
600 tablets. And it says compared to Benadryl Allergy Ultra Tab. So the strongest version of Benadryl. 600 tablets, $5. I got a pill for every of the year for over a year and a half, $5.
That'd be miserable.
And this is strong too.
I bet it knocks your ass out.
Yeah, y'all know how Benadryl works. Especially the Ultra Tab. Oh, you take that,
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You're just squinting. You're squinting for 15 minutes, trying to stay awake.
I remember one time, my nose a little runny, whatever. I was like, let me go pop a allergy tablet. And I forgot it's Benadryl ingredients or whatever. So it was a day I was off. So I'm around the house cleaning, yada, and I get super tired. I get tired all of a sudden. Let me sit down for 5 minutes. I sat down, bro, I ended up taking like a 4-hour nap. I woke up, I was like, why am I so tired? Oh my God. Like, oh yeah, I took a narcotic out of my cabinet.
Yeah.
Shit's strong. Whenever I can't go to sleep, just pop one real quick.
You don't be feeling
problem with that and NyQuil and sleeping on that is you have to sleep that off. If you wake up before 8 hours with NyQuil, dude, you might as well write that day off.
Yeah, you got to get a full sleep for sure. Luckily, I'm so tired throughout my day because I get up so early. I don't ever need help to go to sleep because I'd be so tired by the end of the day. But every now and then, like if it's like a spring break or I go home for Christmas break, my sleep schedule gets off. And when I come back, I'll have trouble falling asleep that first night. Every now and then, I'll pop a Benadryl and like 50 milligrams of melatonin. And sometimes NyQuil.
Good Lord, son. You just trying to stay asleep forever, huh?
Well, you know, this right here.
If it happens, it happens.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, those the gummies?
Bro.
Yeah.
The extra strength?
The melatonin gummies?
How many milligrams is it?
It doesn't matter with melatonin, Finals.
It matters based on body weight. 10?
Bro, if you look at all like the melatonin stuff, they're not accurate with it.
You talking about the listing of the milligrams?
Yeah, it's not accurate. So you might get one gummy that has 15 milligrams and another gummy has 2 milligrams because it's not as highly regulated as other medicines. They show.
Is that just the gummies? Is that just the gummies?
No, that's all the pills.
Really? I got the tablets.
Any of the melatonin pills. From what I have heard. I'm not trying to sell fake news over here. But from
I've heard that too, Mitch, because my roommate back in college, he had a horrible sleep schedule. He would take a melatonin every single night. Some nights he would pass out. Some nights he was just like, bro, it feels like I didn't even take anything.
Mm-hmm.
So how much did he weigh? So I know the amount of melatonin is
maybe like maybe like 170. Like I don't know.
For me, I need 15 milligrams minimum.
I
take a 3 milligram melatonin. That's not doing nothing. Like if I need to go to bed in an hour, I need 15, 20 milligrams, which is a lot for somebody, for like the average person. That's a lot.
At one point in my life, I got diagnosed with insomnia. Like I don't know, it was like a year of my life where I just could not fall asleep.
The fuck,
right,
bitch?
I know he's killing me over there. And
damn, you thirsty?
He's crazy as hell. I got Ambien prescribed to me. Y'all want to talk about
Ambien?
Yeah, bro. Oh my God.
I've heard of Ambien. What is it? Like,
bro, if it doesn't knock you out on your ass in the first 30 seconds, you're high as a kite for like 3 hours. Just seeing shit and just high as a kite. If you don't fall asleep off it, it's crazy. It is a crazy ass pill.
The fuck?
I heard you have really fucked up dreams on that stuff.
True. Yes, bro. I would have those night terrors when I was on that shit, bro. Where like I'm asleep, like my mind's asleep, but my eyes are open, and I'm seeing shit around me, bro. Like shadows and shit. Yeah, shit was fucked.
I knew one guy,
and I was paralyzed. I had sleep paralysis. I couldn't move and shit. Yeah, it was terrible.
I've had night terror.
I have one guy tell me that he took one of those, man, and he was the most atheist, does not believe in God at all. He came up to the vape shop the next morning. And he looked at me and he said, "I met the devil last night in my sleep." And he woke up and flushed all the Ambien down. Like he said, he legitimately met the devil.
Look,
I'm telling you, I can attest to it. I didn't meet the devil, but when I say, bro, there were nights where like I would have those little night terrors and sleep paralysis on the same hit, and my eyes just wide open. I'm looking at nothing but darkness. You just start seeing shit. It's crazy. But my brain is asleep, right? Because I can't move.
No, I mean
my
like
body, I literally can't move.
I'd rather just not sleep.
It was terrible, bro.
That's the cat.
I can't.
Sleep, but you have a night terror every night.
Bro, I think I stopped taking that shit after 2 months. I said I'm done. I can't. I was like you. I was like, this shit is tripping me out. I'd rather just not sleep. It was crazy.
Yeah, I used to. I know they got this zinc and magnesium. ZMA helps with like sleep. Promotes sleep like naturally. Because the problem with melatonin is, if you take it every night.
Stop doing the truffle shopper over there, man.
If you take it every night, you get like dependent on it to where you can't go to sleep without
Right.
taking it.
Yeah.
Which is
that ain't being no joke, man. I don't.
You ever lucid dream?
Yes. On Ambien.
When I take melatonin, I dream. I have vivid dreams. But I've lucid. I had a run of a year or so where I would lucid dream like pretty often. It got to the point where I was almost mastering the skill at lucid dreaming.
Damn.
Because I noticed usually whenever I recognize, usually whenever you realize you're dreaming, you wake up. I got to this point where the first time I ever lucid dreamed, I think so. Oh, here's the dream. I was me and my brother. I can't remember if it was Trey or Kylan, but one of us, it was me and one of my brothers, and they jumped in the pool. They didn't know how to swim, which they both know how to swim, but in the dream, they didn't know how to swim. And it was a deep pool, like 20, 25 feet, and he sank to the bottom. I was like, oh shit. So I jump in to help him, but he's so heavy that we're both at the bottom and we're starting to drown. Because I can't bring him up to the top with me because he's too heavy. And so in my dream, I start drowning, like, can't breathe. And I woke up for a split second. I woke up because it was almost like a nightmare. And I fell right back asleep and I fell right back into the dream where I woke up from. And then at that moment, I was like, oh, shit, I'm dreaming. And then from there, I just started doing, like, I grabbed it.
Yeah.
I started flying and shit because I was like, oh, fuck, I'm dreaming. So, like, around on, like, superpower shit. Started flying and
start controlling your own dreams. That shit is wild.
It's so much fun when you control it.
The ones that trip me out are. Go ahead, Mitchell. Sorry.
You ever have a nightmare that's just not scary enough to like actually make you wake up with a fast heartbeat? But you kind of wake up and it's a scary dream. It's a scary dream, and you wake up for a second, and you go back to sleep, try to finish the dream. You ever do that?
Not trying to finish.
I
want to see what the hell wrong with you, Miz? That's the most psycho shit I've heard.
But not the actual not the real bad nightmares, just the fucked up dreams. Like you know how there's a difference between like a scary dream and like a nightmare.
Yeah,
scary dreams just kind of like you're like, what the fuck's going on? The nightmares, like I'm gonna wake up and stay awake for like 10 minutes so I don't have that dream again.
Yeah, you gotta
the latter. It's the one before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta.
It's not only that,
bro.
Away. Those terrible nightmares. You turn the lights on real quick. You just start looking around the room like, what the.
Man, y'all ever have a fucking nightmare that you got arrested or whatnot, and you just wake up in the morning, you're like, God damn, I am glad that did not happen.
Oh, I woke up. No, I have. I'm sweating my ass off because nightmare was so bad. I was drenched in sweat. It looked like I just got done playing a full basketball. Like I was soaked. I had my sheets and everything.
Yeah,
bro. I gotta tell you this one.
That's the worst,
dog. So. Y'all ever had those dreams where you feel like you're falling or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just wake up. Bro, I had this I don't know where the hell I was on. I was on a plane and somehow the plane somehow it fucked up. Next thing I know, the plane's going down and like some people stayed in the plane. Some people just said fuck and just jumped out. So I was one of the people that just said fuck it and jumped out. I jumped out and I'm falling. And right before I hit the water, I just wake up. I'm like, and I started looking around. I'm sweating. I'm like, shit, man. Like it was almost too real, dude. Like too real. Like
you woke up, I was like, oh, thank God that was a dream.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. And my ass stayed up for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I'd have pissed myself, bro. That would have been bad.
Growing up in Tennessee, I think that we all experienced this one. You go to bed 11 o'clock or whatnot. You haven't watched the news that day. You haven't checked the weather. You don't know what's going on outside. It was clear when you got home from work. Everything's fine. And then there's that one thunder at 3 o'clock in the morning that legitimately like you are asleep and like you fucking at a 90-degree angle immediately from the whole house feeling like that it's getting bombed, bro.
That was like
tornado sirens start going off.
Hey, Mark, that was like a few weeks ago when it thunderstormed. I don't know if you heard it all the way to Spring Hill, but
it's clapping right now. But outside my window,
he said it's clapping right now.
It is, bro.
We still talking about thunderstorms or
Make that booty clap or that thunder clap. It's all relative, anyway. Bro, I had a vivid dream one time. This was about 4 or 5 years ago. I was literally in the middle. Y'all seen the movie The Hunger Games, right?
yeah.
I was in the Hunger Games, and I'm out there running around, but it wasn't like your typical Hunger Games, right? So, like, there's this one part, and this is what woke me up, scared the shit out of me. There was a part where, like, it was like 50 spiders jumped on my back. And, bro, I you know how, like, you're so vivid in your dream, it feels like they're on you?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I woke up and my skin was, like, doing that, like, little...
Crawling?
Like, yes, bro. On my back, I was like, oh my God. I couldn't go back to sleep for like an hour. It was terrible. It was terrible because my skin was doing that for like 30 minutes, nonstop.
Man, fuck that.
Hey, and you know what they say, right? Bro. You know what they say, right, fellas? When you have those fucked up nightmares with like ghosts or shit, they usually say that shit's like looking at you while you sleep. And that's what causes it. Or someone's watching you while you sleep, whether it's a ghost or a person.
Mark, you should have told me that.
The fuck you talking about, bro?
I'm not. What do you mean what I'm talking about? I'm telling you the truth.
That's fine with me.
Mark, you don't say shit like that to me, dog. Now I'm gonna be on like just watch now.
Calvin,
you're looking for some spirits, man.
There's nothing you can do about it. It's a ghost. You can't see it.
True. Yep.
So what? You just want me to sit there and take the L? Like what the? You don't want me to fight?
You're gonna take the nightmare? Yeah.
You're in the middle of it. If you're having the nightmare,
it's already started. Nothing you can do about it.
The damage has been done. There could be a next to you right now, and you would know it.
I flip the switch, my instincts will pop in. I'll just start fighting in the dream, and then it'll be straight. It'll be straight. I got this, bro.
Have you ever lucid? Is it weird? Have y'all ever lucid dreamed in a nightmare?
Yes.
Is that possible?
I don't think I have.
Well, you can control like if you're fighting. I had one time. I only done it once in my life. It was like a killer, like a serial killer, like a random serial killer was like chasing me, right? And then in my mind, I turned the tables on him and like fought back against him and stayed asleep the whole time. It was weird.
Is that a part of a dream, or did you lucidly do that?
I don't know, but I've never had a nightmare where I've done that before. Every nightmare besides that one, I'm waking up in a pool of sweat, like
right in the middle of the
breathing like heavy and shit, like panicked. The heartbeat going crazy, blood pressure skyrockets. Get my ass kicked, Mitchell. Shut up. I won that fight. Fuck you.
Speaking of blood pressure, this is a complete pivot, but blood pressure reminded me of this. I was doing some research the other day, or a couple weeks ago, on training videos, these doctors of kinesiology and human performance, yada yada yada. Did you know those videos where people are squatting or deadlifting and they like black out? Did you know not from the lack? That's usually for the 9 times out of 10. It's not from the lack of oxygen in the body. It's because your blood pressure gets so high, your blood stops moving.
Damn,
that's insane.
Wow.
Yeah, Finis, you be using smelling salts?
I have before, not anymore. Not since Mizzou. They used to have it there.
What does that do?
An immediate adrenaline rush. It's like ammonia, so it's this really strong smell. When you hit it, it's like your eyes start watering, your nose is burning, your heart just starts racing immediately. It's to get your heart rate. Like if you're getting ready to do a max rep of something, the idea is that you hit this and it gets your heart going, your blood's moving 1,000 miles an hour. So when you go to hit the weight, you're warmed up, you're hitting the shit instead of going into it like cold. Because obviously you still warm up, but you're going into it, with a heart rate or whatever it is. You're trying to up the heart rate to hit the weight.
Wait a second, Finis.
I don't like it, but
no. Today is the 1st of the month.
Oh, it's no longer Black History Month.
No.
But we don't matter.
And yesterday was the last day of the month.
Right.
Where the hell was your Snapchat story of you hiking 15 miles, Finest?
I did 1,000 squats. What do you mean I did 1,000?
Huh?
I did 1,000 squats for February.
No. We pulled we're going to pull the fucking tape. You said your ass, no matter what the weather was, no matter what was happening, that you were walking 15 miles or you were running 15 miles.
And if you watch my 15-mile run, you'll know when I say in there that I'm not doing this shit again. I'm going to find something to do. That's what I said. That shit sucked. So you can pull that film up. I'm going to pull up more updates where I changed the conditions said challenge. But change it to where I'm doing something different each month. So that's why I changed it to. But some type of fitness challenge. I'm still editing the 1,000 squat video because it was a 3-hour video, and I'm editing it to because nobody's gonna watch a 3-hour video. So I'm taking out like between reps, and I'm actually counting them to make sure I did 1,000 because there's a couple reps I miscounted. Luckily, I miscounted over one, and the next set I miscounted under one, so it evened out. I'm actually physically counting each rep to make sure because I'm doing a number count on the video with so to show the viewers or whatever. So basically it's taking a very long time to edit this video. Like I got it down to an hour and 50 something minutes. Like, I just got it under 2 hours with editing. I'm only on rep 425, I believe, in editing. So, but yeah, that video's coming out soon. And this month I'm doing a pull-up challenge. However many pulls I can do in an hour. Let's see how many I can do.
Fine as your big ass can't do 2 pull-ups.
I did 5 sets of 6 today. Today was I used to do 5 sets. I used to do 5 sets of 10. This is my first week back to doing pull-ups. So I start off at 6.
Talking about ghost and shit beeping in the fucking kitchen. Chill out. Fucking air fryer.
I'm gonna quit. Finest. You got any comments about the latest activity? Found out about Ja Morant or what? Pulling a gun on a 17-year-old?
I do have comments. Well,
Do what?
I don't. It's not comments that I have. It's just why, like you said in the group, or did you say that in the group? That might be a different group message. But
No, I sent it in the group. Yeah.
Yeah. What are we doing? Now, I didn't do much digging because I was all over San Antonio today.
Yeah.
And usually when I see reports, I try to go in and do digging in multiple sources just so I can see if there's a coherent story. So I want to get the facts right because some places, details be different, yada yada yada. But to my knowledge, so far, it was at a pickup game. This 17-year-old was there, and all I know is at some point, Ja Morant physically assaults this 17-year-old kid, minor, which is the biggest problem. And then puts a gun on this kid.
Yep.
So today that Adam Silver has indefinitely suspended Ja Morant as of today. At first I was like, there's no way. This gotta be bullshit. TMZ be, they're a little reliable shit. So I'm like, oh, this gotta be fake. Well, when I saw Adam Silver suspended him indefinitely, I was like, oh, this is legit. There's a legit bro. Why? One, you have a contract with the Memphis Grizzlies. You are a face of not only the organization, but he is one of the young upcoming faces of the entire NBA as a whole corporation organization, right? So you have that. You're talking about MVP, a final MVP candidate last year, on track to be an MVP candidate this year, finalist. And you're set to dominate this league for a decade and a half?
Whoa.
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 Decade and a half? 15 years?
Whoa. Calm down.
No, I'm just saying, he plays 15 years in the league. That's what I'm saying. Like, he probably league, right?
Jaws' game doesn't age very well, but that's a different conversation.
But I think he has the work ethic to adjust his game as time goes on. When he gets less explosive, he's got a decent shot. So he
ain't gonna make it that far if he don't stop fucking around like he's been doing.
Well,
stop pulling guns on people.
Obviously, his work ethic isn't that great if he's pulling guns on 17-year-olds in July, bro.
Well, but on the court, no, on the court, his work ethic is fantastic. Off the court, it's a different story. You can have great work, but you can still have a social work-life balance. Apparently, he is putting in some work off the court as well.
Pulling guns on people, putting that red dot on their chest.
Right. Here's the biggest thing, because I watch Undisputed and First Take every morning when I get back from the gym, because the shit's on. I got my Hulu already set on it. So as soon as I get back, whatever games I did miss, I can get caught up on. I'm in this shit when it comes to NBA. Anyway, Shannon Sharp spoke on this. I did some, you know, the internet. You talking about some bullshit, people don't fact check, right? That's one thing I do love about the internet. They don't fact check it. You're bullshitting, the shit gonna come to light. John from the hood. He's not from the hood. He's not from the hood. His parents, I'm not going to say wealthy. I'm not pocket watching, but he's better off. He's not from the gutter. He's not from the bottom. I'm not.
Told you, bro.
He's not from the bottom, though, right? So I'm trying to figure out why are we doing this? You're not from the hood. You wasn't about that growing up. Like, if he was from the gutter and was about that shit growing up, you know, then it's like, you still bullshit. But it's like that. That's a habit you got to break. You never had the habit to begin with. He created. That's the problem. Because what team was it where he was flashing that fucking red dot laser at the opposing team bus? You know what I'm talking
about? The Pacers?
So this isn't even, he's developing a track record of this bullshit. The first incident.
He's not. I mean, all seriousness, he's being truthful. I mean, he's not lying one bit. He's not.
He's developing a history of this type of behavior. It's like, now, granted, in the first case, we don't know if there was a gun or not. If you have any type of common sense, the threatening move, because what the item would you have in a car with the red laser dot? Pistols come with red laser dots. So whatever that first case, if you want to defend them, okay, I'll give you that. This one now, what I will say about this incident, this happened, I believe I saw it was last summer. So this happened a while ago. So it's not recent, it's just being brought to light. But still, what are we doing? That's all I gotta say. I'm sorry, but I had a conversation with my friends today. Shout out Nate, shout out Mimi. It's crazy because usually guys from the hood, when they get to a position like that, they don't go back to the hood because they're not trying to go back to get into some trouble to look.
You're smart,
right? John's the opposite. He's
looking for it.
He get the bag. Let me go to the hood. I don't get it. In his defense, though, I'm not trying to sit here and grill Jaw because I'm a Ja Morant fan. I was a week away from buying his jersey. Now I got to put that on hold because I got to see how this shit play out.
You gotta get a Zebo jersey, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta give me for sure. But now I'm like, well, I gotta wait on the job because I'm not trying to buy a jersey of a player that's going around pointing guns at minors for a pickup basketball. Like, bro. In his defense, maybe I know he hangs around maybe that group and he's just trying to be, I don't know, but dude, I just want him to play a long career in the NBA. I want him to be as best as he wants to be in the NBA. I want him to win championships. I wish him nothing but success. But the only way to do that is you got to take care of business in a good way. Let me rephrase that, as a matter of fact, because he's got to do the right things off the court so he can prevail on the court. Because getting suspended is not going to get you to being successful in the NBA. That's awesome. That is the end of my TED Talk.
I tell you, money make you do stupid shit, dog. I say that for sure.
Yeah, let me.
I guarantee you, dude, if he didn't have the status of what he has right now, or if he's a regular player in the league, he wouldn't have done that dumb shit.
You don't think so?
No, dude, no, Finest, I'm telling you, dude, there's so many times I'm just like, if you didn't have that type of status, you wouldn't act like that in that situation. Like, I'm being so serious. You can probably say some shit when you were back in Missouri of some high profile players that probably acted out and did some outlandish shit just because of their status. I mean, shit.
Well, I'll tell you, I heard a quote today that kind of resonated with me. The quote was, "Money doesn't change you; it just amplifies who you really are."
Oh, hell yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
If you a dickhead without money, bro, if you a dickhead, like you're gonna be a fucking dickhead.
Oh, yeah.
Bigger
bro,
dickhead with money. Like
you want to know another quote that hit me today, bro? Bro. I was with my friend Mimi and Nate, and she ended up buying some roses from, like, we was at a stoplight kind of intersection. You know, there'd be people there trying to like sell roses or whatever because he needed money for something. And she buys a rose from me, and she buys a rose, and she's buying it for her boyfriend. And she was saying she saw this video. She's buying a rose for her boyfriend. She saw this video where this guy was handing out buying roses and handing them out to strangers, but he was only handing it out to men. And then he'd hand it to a man. He was like, "Hey, man, here's a rose for you, man. I hope you have a blessed day. Have a good when he leaves." All the women around are like, "Where's my rose?" Yada yada. And he like, kind of like heard him, and he went up to him and said, and he was kind of like, "Well, why did you give me this?" He goes, "Because men only get their roses at their funeral. The first time men get their roses at their funeral."
Damn.
I was like, God damn, because I thought about it. I ain't never had nobody buy me no rose or no flowers. Men always do for the women. Like, I know women that don't like getting flowers. It's all niggas. It's all guys. All guys do is buy the flowers all the time, so they don't like it. I was like, damn, that's deep. But yeah.
Here's the thing, Finest.
He caught himself.
Here's the last thing about Ja. The only thing that I want to say about Ja.
Go ahead.
I said it last time. I'll say it again. The only people that Ja beat, the thing that frustrates me the most about watching it is that Ja did this to a 17-year-old kid who wasn't going to do shit to him. And he goes back to a car with the laser pointing incident and goes back to the car and points the laser at guys that aren't going to do shit to him. Right. And then on any of these altercations that are happening on the court, it's never Ja that's in the mix of the shit. It's always Dylan Brooks or, whoever it is, the other Memphis Grizzlies that are ass at basketball. They just like to talk shit. But anyways, it's always them. It's never Ja, right? So Ja's only doing this shit to people that he knows that he can fuck with, right? He can fuck with the 17-year-old kid. He can fuck with the security guards. He's not the one that's going over there and getting in Shannon Sharp's face, and he's not the one that's going over there and getting in whoever it was. I forgot
LeBron,
who it
right?
was. No, it wasn't LeBron in the Lakers incident. It was some player. I can't remember, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he's doing it. He's doing it on some bitch made shit, I guess is the best way to put it.
Selective, choosing his battle wisely.
Yeah. He's not doing this against guys that, would fuck his ass up, like, I don't know. So that's what drives me even more insane about it. Like, if you're about it, be about it. You really, really be about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do this like this halfway shit.
I think it's just now, if it was like a pickup game and the dude was the same age as him, okay. Probably grown man shit. They're probably talking shit. A 17-year-old, bro, you know better. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
You got a kid. He has a little girl his damn self. He should know better than do that shit, man.
Now,
like,
he has a little girl?
Yeah, he has a little girl.
Bro, he hasn't matured up after having a kid, bro.
Some people don't. Bro, thank you for saying that, dude, because that's the thing. People think that when they have kids, they get smarter, they get wiser. No, motherfuckers still be doing the same shit, still partying like they're still in college and everything while they have a kid. So, yeah, just because you got a kid and everything does not make you wise, bro. Like, food for thought, by the way.
It should give you a different perspective on life, though. That maybe, just maybe, if you got that kid, you shouldn't be pulling guns out at pickup games to 17-year-old kids. Maybe. I'm just throwing shit out there, bro.
This is the way that I look. This is the thing that I look at it. It's like, okay, if I have a kid, dude, whatever I do,
gonna affect the kid.
It's gonna affect them at some point in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be selfish. Right now, I can be selfish because everything's on me. I don't have no responsibilities. But when you have a kid, I just feel like before you make that move, like you're just like, okay, how's this gonna affect it? Like,
right.
You're
thinking more than just yourself at that point. Once you get
yeah, because I mean, like you could make the wrong decision and then you don't have custody of your kid anymore. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna fuck them up, right?
Yeah, that's gonna fuck them up. And then the next thing they're gonna say, oh, like my dad did some bullshit. That's why me and him don't talk or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's that type of stuff, man. And I don't think people think about that. So
no.
Here's what I will say though. Just to button this up, to be politically correct, I will say this: we don't know all the facts because I'm not gonna fake it. If some weird odd case, the 17-year-old was the aggressor. Let's be honest. We know 17's technically legally a minor, but some of these 17-year-olds be walking around like grown-ass men. And if we don't know, I'm just saying we don't know the facts. He could be the aggressor, and I don't care if you're 17 and you're threatening my life. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna fuck you. I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm saying I do believe there are certain instances where if a 17-year-old kid that knows better puts my life in jeopardy to where I got to choose between this minor and me, fuck them damn kids. I'll say that.
Can I build upon that, Finis? Can I build upon that though?
Yeah, let me
let
me finish by just saying that I'm just saying we don't know the facts. Go ahead.
How old is Ja? Is he 20? Is he 21 maybe? 22, 23? Or is he our age? He's not our age.
He's like 23, bro.
He's 23, 24, something like that.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. 23.
Because I want to be correct when I say this, right?
Yeah, 23.
I'm a 27-year-old man, right? There is no situation that I will ever put myself in that I will be around an undeveloped 17-year-old that might not have the best intentions, right? So, like, he needs to have the forethought to not be in those situations in the first place. And so now I kind of want to throw it to the group here. My opinion is if everything checks out, he pulled a gun on a 17-year-old. You got the history of the laser pointing or whatnot. We don't know if it was a gun. Like everybody said, it was probably a fucking gun, but we'll just say we don't know if it was a gun. So we got those two incidents that both correlate pulling a gun and threatening a gun, right? If you have the laser pointer on the gun and the gun is lasering somebody, you are threatening to shoot somebody, right?
Exactly.
If you're pulling a gun on a 17-year-old at a pickup game, you are threatening their life, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
I think you should get a year ban from the NBA. If it fucking pulls out, I think that's the only thing that's going to teach his ass a lesson. Year ban, no year ban.
That's absolutely fair. He's lucky. Honestly,
you lose a year of your legacy, bro. And
he's lucky his ass don't get thrown in jail. To be real,
I was about to say honestly,
I mean, if a year suspension is all he gets from the NBA, he better take that.
That's a win. That's honestly a win.
I think it's because it's not isolated incidents. And what's going to teach them that, hey, it's time to fucking grow up right now, or you can keep going down this path you're going, right? It's a 23-year-old guy that's not making the wisest decisions. I would say teach his ass.
I got a question. I've just thought of something just now.
He did. I do have a report. He did. It is confirmed he did physically assault this child.
Yeah, he hit him.
Your kid before pulling the gun.
Before pulling the gun, yes.
Yeah.
I gotta say something. So it was an open run, right?
What?
It was an open run where this happened.
Oh, I haven't gotten those details.
Let's assume though, Calvin. Let's assume that you're an NBA player and you're playing pickup basketball. Like, you're either gonna have like a 20 wait list of teams ready to go onto that court, or you're an NBA player playing pickup games, bro. Like, how long is it going to take to get on the court with an NBA player? If fucking Ja Morant showed up at UAW, how long is it going to take to get on the court with him?
Zero.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. This is the thing that I have to say, dude. First thing, a player on his level, his status, He's going to a pickup game, but that's a pickup game where it's invite only. I don't know too many NBA stars that just go and just play random pickup ball.
They kind of do a lot of those outside parks back in their hotels. I mean, it's common. It wouldn't be like surprising if he did.
I know, but bro, I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
an NBA star, like just going to a random meetup, usually those things are like privately held. So my thing is that I wonder if he knew this kid before it, or is just one of those instances he was just talking shit and he just got his ass.
It was at his house. It was at Ja Morant's house.
Oh.
Makes it even worse. Makes it even worse.
And not only that, but months before this,
man.
Months before this incident, he threatened a security guard at the mall in Memphis.
This guy's got problems, man. He's got problems. I mean, he's got problems. Well, how long before he actually pulls the trigger or does something really stupid?
That man.
How long? Calvin, we say it all the time. Oh, he just brandished the gun. Oh, he just brandished the gun. Oh, he put a bullet through the guy's skull. At what point? I mean,
okay, I don't think he's that dumb to actually shoot somebody.
Calvin,
these are self-made problems, bro.
He's a multi-millionaire punching a 17-year-old and brandishing a handgun in front of him, threatening with it. He is pretty stupid.
Look, man. It's a different story when you actually pull that bitch out and point it at somebody. it's a different story when you do that.
Now, here's what I will say. I'm reading an official police report that Ja told police he was acting in self-defense because it was at a pickup game. The game was getting heated. The guy threw the ball at Ja, like trying to hit him. And he ran up on Ja with his hands up. And Ja swung on him and started hitting him. That's what Ja said in the police report on his side.
Okay, Ja, just get away from him. Don't you have boys for that? You're supposed to have boys for that.
Ja also reportedly claimed the boy shouted, "I'm gonna come back and light this place up like fireworks." Filed his own police report weeks later saying the boy threatened his family. Again, like I said, we didn't know all the facts. Now, if this side is true, fuck that damn kid. You at Ja's house, you gonna run up on Ja like you trying to do something.
Just can't.
Right? And then you talking about, I'm going to come back and light this place up? Nigga, fuck you. Oh, hell no. You got me fucked up. I don't care if you 15. You're not running
well,
up.
hey.
I'm going to run up like that.
Let him come back. Let him come back. Then you light his ass up.
Again,
right?
Don't know the
then that's an act of threat at that point. If he actually comes back like that.
It gets muddy. It gets muddy. You know
what I'm saying?
It still don't look good.
He keeps putting himself in these positions.
Right.
Don't put yourself in that spot.
He's putting himself there. Stop putting yourself there. Stop putting yourself in an argument with the mall cop. Stop pointing to laser pointers out your fucking window. Stop having kids that you don't know at your house that are 17.
Exactly
that might
right.
do some shit like that, bro. Like,
and stop
putting yourself into situations.
By the way, Ja's boys, if they were at his house or whoever, security, whatever he has that personally watch out for him, he needs to find some new ones because they suck. I mean, they suck at their job.
I just hate it for him, man. It's like, damn, dude.
This is why I like to read all the facts because Ja did file a police report against the 17-year-old, but they didn't report. That's why the media. This is why I got a love-hate relationship with the media because they're only going to show one side. That's why I got checked 5-6 different sources. I want the official police report from Ja's side and from the 17-year-old kid's side. I want to, that's why I'm a big police report guy. I want to know what the information the police got. That's what I want to know. Both sides, not one side. I want both. But still, like to Mitch's point, you got to run a tighter ship because people coming for you. When you at this pedestal, people's coming for you.
Absolutely. He can't. First off, don't invite people you don't know to your house to begin with. I don't care if you're going to play pickup basketball or not. You gotta be smarter than that. You got to think wiser than that.
Yeah, I'll take the invite. I'm not going to do shit to you,
Hey man, listen.
I'll cook for the homies. No homo, but can I say that or am I getting canceled?
Yeah, hey, he
I'm
needs
not
to find some new
I'm not
homies.
editing this video. That's too much fucking work.
Finest, we've probably already been canceled 5 times at this point. So
who gives a fuck? We still got people tuning in. We appreciate y'all.
We do.
That's right.
Speaking of that, the YouTube is growing. We just started up our YouTube. We have
Love it.
subscribers, but we have over 2.2 thousand views in the past week, and we have over 15 total hours of watch time. So
hell yeah,
watching.
Thank you, everybody.
I convert those watches to subscribes, but people are watching.
That's okay.
Yeah,
it takes time. It'll happen.
Hey, just come to the team. Just join. Just
go ahead, hit that
like, share, subscribe. There you go.
What do they say? Turn that bell icon on.
That's right. Turn the bell icon on. Like, share, and subscribe.
Hell no, he sounds like a YouTuber.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody that tunes in, watches, listens.
Oh yeah, we really appreciate it. Before we get into game time, get Mitch's game time segment start up. Calvin, it's the first of the month,
bro.
It's game time.
You don't understand how I'm ready to take a vacation, bro. Like,
me and you both.
Bro. These motherfuckers that I be recruiting, they're some bullshit. Bro, I just don't understand people sometimes, dog. So usually, long story short, if I get somebody involved with a role, just how I am, I want them to speak to my account manager, just go over the role, just full depth and everything, so they're cleared. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Tell me why the past few people that I've sent to my account manager, I'm talking to them. Well, like obviously they have a conversation about it, talk about the role and everything. And the next thing you know, need to get some references, speak to the references just to validate that you were a good worker and everything. Tell me why after I try to get to the email, they just ghost me. Just no response. I'm like, motherfucker, you don't got a job right now. Why are you doing this to yourself?
They don't care, man.
Like, why? Oh yeah. You'll care when you get that eviction notice on the house. You'll care to this.
Of course they will.
You'll care.
Of course they will.
Or you got debt collectors blowing your phone up. Like, I don't know. That's a long story short, but yeah, bro, I'm ready for this vacation. Nobody better hit me up from work from Monday to Thursday. And if you do, I'm not reaching back out to you. Sorry. It's my PTO, bro. I work for that shit.
All right, Mitch, are we ready?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
I already got
because there's one last thing. There's one last thing though. This is an interesting little tidbit, little piece of information here.
Was it
an anonymous? Wait 1 second. Where is this motherfucker? An anonymous GM from the league is quoted as saying the Hawks are being described as quote unquote broken, ugly, and total shit. Starting with the locker room. It's no secret that there's a serious disconnect between Trae Young, this team's star players, and many, though some say nearly all of his teammates. He is not beloved, sources say. There's a strong view that Young fails to lead, to understand or care or understand what is required of him. And as a result, the team will never achieve what it should until that reality is fixed. So Trae Young sounds like that he might be moving this offseason. Yeah. Sound like that they need to get a trade involved. And I wonder where he would go. And wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if he ended up at the Knicks?
Is that but if he's coming in, I feel like that's a hard trade if that is the
narrative around him.
If nobody wants that on their team, I feel like it'd be hard to trade.
Yeah. I mean, well, you know who could take him?
Who?
Bro, look up Trae Young's
LeBron James.
Bro, look up
Trae Young. Season. He's had a really bad season this year. I'm pretty sure.
Who's having a bad
season? Let's see what it's Trae, I'm pretty sure.
He's a terrible season.
God. No, he's not. He has 27 points, 2 rebounds, and 10 assists. He's averaging.
I know his field goal percentage isn't good. It's like
42%. Yeah.
42? Yeah.
Yeah. 3 points, 32, which is awful.
But what was his stuff was like mid-40s last year, right? Are you looking up his career?
46. It was 46 last year.
What was the year before? 45?
43.
43.8. So
Damn
he's
near
always
44. How about that, Finest? Damn near 44.
Yeah. So he's always been kind of
numbers, bro.
He's damn near. He's basically been like a low to mid 40% shooter, so it's not out of the character, but
I'm pretty sure I said like somebody was shooting like 47% or something, and Calvin goes, "Yeah, that's damn near 50%." And Finest almost lost his fucking mind, bro. You don't do that with numbers. You don't do that with numbers.
You gotta respect the numbers, bro. That's the only friends I got.
I mean, bro, it is close to 50. I mean, I wasn't lying.
He rounded up. Let him have benefit down. He rounded up.
It depends what kind of numbers we're talking about. We're talking about like, macro size of something, like population of something. Yeah. Like you said, 47% of all marriages end in divorce. You could basically say 50%. You're talking about field goal percentage? 50 is a huge difference. If your winning record is if you win 47% of your games or 50% of your games, that's a huge. Because 47, lose a record every year. At 50, you ain't lost. You never had to lose a record. Oh, it's a huge.
Did I really say that dumb shit, bro?
You said I don't remember what you rounded up to.
It was something like that.
Yeah, it was before Mark had joined the cast, but it was Finest's face fucking lit up, bro. He was not about that shit.
It was about field goal percent or field goal percentages for like shooting.
Yeah, it might have been a 3-point percentage. I don't know.
Yes,
and then last thing before game time, we can't not be a sports podcast and not give our salutes to Dame Lillard dropping 71 without overtime on 39 minutes playing. Without overtime.
And wasn't it the fewest shots too?
Yeah,
unbelievable.
It was the highest total shooting percentage too.
Unbelievable.
They're about to play right now.
Yeah, they are.
Where my Dame jersey? I should go get my Dame jersey.
Honest, I'm gonna be so pissed if we go to that game and they pulled that same bullshit at the San Antonio game,
like they did with the Bucks.
Bro, I'm up there. I'm like, hold on, bro. Okay, Giannis ain't playing. It's halfway through the game. I'm like,
don't even.
Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton ain't playing.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on that. Don't even get me started.
Who are y'all going to see them play?
The Spurs. It was here. The Spurs are playing.
I know. But who are y'all playing now? Who are y'all going to see?
Portland and
Knicks.
Is it Knicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, Knicks.
Wait, where are y'all going?
Portland.
Oregon.
Oh, y'all are going to fucking Portland?
Yeah.
What up, baby?
When are y'all going?
2 weeks. March 3rd.
Yeah. Damn, I told y'all's asses come out to fucking Newport.
In November.
November, bro.
We're doing 2 trips a year.
I ain't gonna be here in November, bro. Make it October.
Where you going?
I don't know yet.
Well, wherever you go, make sure it's a city with an NBA team. And we'll just trip there.
Living on the beach is not good enough for Mitchell, if you didn't notice.
Yeah, you got the beach there and then the mountains right there. I saw your snap.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good enough for him.
No, it's just
Mitch, where you gonna be?
I don't know yet. I legitimately pretty much can go wherever I want. I'm gonna go somewhere where my money stretches a little longer.
Hold on, whoa.
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Are you saying that you're not gonna stay in California?
No.
Bro, come to San Antonio.
Mitch, why?
Income tax. Money goes longer here in Texas.
Calvin, what do you mean why?
All right, fuck me.
I pay $2,000 a month for 450 square feet, bro.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's a house out here, Mitchell. Mitchell, that's
my
bed. Like an 1,800 square foot house out here in Tennessee.
And then
that's some bullshit.
That's a studio.
There's my bathroom back there. Yeah, look at this shit. That's the TV.
That's a nice setup, though.
You got the beach, bro. You got the beach at least.
But the beach is right there, and the mountains are right there. So
yeah,
so just stay your ass put, bro.
For $2,000 a month,
Mitch. Mitch
could have a house. Calvin, Mitch could have a house back this way.
Mitch, I got 700 square feet. 700 square feet, 1150. Come on, man. What's up?
Makes me want to shoot myself in the face, bro. I'd live like a king.
You the one that wanted to move out there.
Let's not do that.
Well, no, I'm going to keep the same job. I got the fucking hookup on my job, so I'm straight. But yeah, we're on the move.
Well, we
go to
to
Vegas, bro. You go to Nevada, no state income tax there.
I won't have any money if I go to Vegas.
Maybe not Vegas, but on the suburbs of Vegas.
Mitch, you're missing the most important part. Wherever first of all, we need to know because me and Calvin schedule months out. As soon as we get back from Oregon, we're going to start scheduling.
October. I am here, and I am here 1,000. November will be the last straw. That's when my lease is up.
But the trip is going to be the week before Thanksgiving. It's the same week of November each year. We need certainty because we'll start booking the hotel in fucking June.
But you got me fucked up, Finis.
No, you got us. We live in Swiss.
Dallas, Texas is kind of an option. LA. That's kind of Dallas, Texas. You ain't going to LA if you come out here, bro.
I mean, you know what I meant.
You're doing LA, bro.
So you're just gonna leave Nick out there? You moved all the way out there?
I think that he might be moving too. I don't know where he's gonna go. I don't want to be airing his laundry out, but I think his lease is up in July. He's got decisions to make.
But didn't he just put in a whole sauna and a cold plunge in his garage?
Yeah, it kind of get me sick as fuck.
They do some contrast.
Yeah. He's about to have that shit on those oversized loads, on the interstate. He's about to move that shit in somewhere.
Bro, there's no way he moves just putting all that money in it. There's no way unless he owns that place.
No, he said the sauna's gonna stay where it's at because they rent from they didn't go through like a leasing company. They had a hookup and they know the people so they're going to keep the sauna, but that cold plunge is going wherever the fuck he goes.
Oh, okay. So he basically got the okay for him to add it and they're just going to keep it. Okay.
Yeah. He ain't moving that shit, bro. But
nice though, but
yeah, man.
I want to put it in if I'm not going to stay there for a good minute.
I'm on the move, boys. We got to see where the wind's going to take me.
Mitch, you got 2 weeks to figure it out. As soon as we get back from Oregon, we're scheduling the next shit. So I need time to save up. And I get 1.47 PTO hours every 80 hours I work. So that shit is like gold.
That's fucked up.
How much did you just say?
1.47 hours of PTO per 80 hours worked.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Scarce.
Hey, you need to tell your company to start sponsoring this damn podcast if that's the case. Then.
They are. This was paying the Zoom membership and this was paying for.
We ain't giving no free shout out. You know what I'm talking about.
Free game.
Mitch, where would you move?
I don't know, bro. I've got a growing list. There's Charleston, South Carolina. There's Dallas, Texas. If I did Nashville, I would live in 5th and Broadway on Nashville. Do that for a year just because I could.
No,
Jesus Christ, that's a problem for you there. Oh my God.
Yeah, those apartments are nice as fuck, and I would just say fuck it and get one.
Dude, Dallas. Calvin hasn't been to. I've been to a Mavs game, but Calvin hasn't. So we can.
I haven't been to Dallas my damn self.
I haven't been to Dallas yet. So
that's nice.
I'm kind of thinking about doing like a little Airbnb situation where I get an Airbnb every month, kind of start hopping around, seeing what I like, where I want to land. We'll see.
Just travel and shit.
Is that none of that furniture yours?
No, it's all mine. I just get a storage unit.
Good Lord, you love moving, huh? This sounds like you're addicted to moving.
He's a traveler, man.
No, I ain't no traveler, bro. I just look. I'm a free spirit, bro. I've got the wind behind me, and I work remotely.
The fan is working.
A traveler. Thank you.
Listen, man.
It's okay.
The journey is the destination, Mark.
Well, Cal,
the destination is the journey, Mark.
No, big traveler guy.
Well, Cal,
Let me see the world, baby.
So right now, let's put Memphis back on our November trip until Mitch figures out his situation.
Man, Mitch over here bullshitting, dog. I was so hyped to come out.
Actually, no, let's keep it LA because I want to catch LeBron before he retires because there's no guarantee.
Bro, you don't want to go to LA,
No, we're talking about just to watch the clip. We're talking about watching an LA game, not it didn't.
Damn.
Whatever.
Fucking LA blows, bro.
There, Mitch. Where are we gonna stay? Anyway, let's keep it LA because I do want to see LeBron while he's still here. Because if we wait till the next year, there's no guarantee. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
What you mean? He still got one more year.
He's playing for
38.
All right, boys, we got to get this goddamn game time. We've been on for an hour and a half. This is about to be a 3-hour podcast because this shit's about to take so long. All right, Mark, you missed it last week, but this week we're doing the NFL, and there are 32 teams in the NFL, Mark?
Yes.
So we are starting from scratch, and we are placing NFL teams where they would go if it was made today. So I'm sorry to say, Green Bay, you will not be getting a team. Green Bay is not getting a team. Over my dead fucking body is Green Bay getting a fucking team.
Okay, so you're saying the cities, correct?
Where and we rank them in order. So we got our first two already. Minus, go ahead and put us down for New York and LA. And those cities deserve 2 teams each. So give LA and New York 2 teams. So now we got 28 teams to go. Yeah, well, they deserve it. They're the biggest cities in the country. I propose that we're making this motherfucker international, bro. I want London to have a team.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm doing this at Mexico City as well.
We gave Mexico City an NBA team.
Yeah,
last week.
Because the Raiders in Mexico City would be sick, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But are we going like we did last time based off of priority? Because I agree.
Yeah.
You think London would be cool, but third before Miami, before
Chicago.
Bro, we're grabbing the whole European market with London. We're grabbing whole countries with London.
Well, yes, but they're doing that now without a team in London.
True.
Yeah, but they're playing 3 games over there a year, where opposed to you get 8 now.
So we're going priority 3 would be a London team.
I think that you grab the European market, bro.
At 3, I agree with your grab. 3?
I don't know if you got to have it at 3.
Honestly. Miami?
Miami, yeah. Miami, Chicago.
Dallas.
Dallas.
You love your Dallas, bro.
I mean, I don't. I like San Antonio is my favorite city in Texas.
Fuck, I mean, even Houston.
In terms of market, at least Dallas or Houston, one of the you got a team in Texas. It's the biggest physical state in the country, right?
It'd be Dallas if that came down to it.
Alaska's bigger.
Well, that's a part of the homeland.
The lower
for
48.
now. Until Russia takes it back.
Alaska is the biggest, but only like 20% Alaska is even inhabited by humans? Because the top?
It's probably less, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, fine.
A team in Alaska?
London's taking top 5. God, no. Fuck no. London's going to be top 5. We got 2 in New York. We got 2 in LA. I don't think Miami's that great of a market, but I'd almost say Chicago.
A Florida team. You got
if you got to choose between Tampa Bay, Jacksonville, and Miami, you're taking Miami 10 out of 10 times.
But I'm saying Chicago's a better market than the Miami market. They don't really care about sports in Miami, bro. They don't really give a fuck.
I'm not arguing that, but we're talking about where would we place these teams, correct?
Yeah.
In the state of Florida.
Like importance.
State of Florida, you're not going to say Bay or Jacksonville is bigger than Miami, right?
Yeah.
I'd say the Chicago market is bigger than the Miami market.
I'm not arguing.
So would you say the Illinois market is bigger than the Florida market? Because if you one team in Florida, that whole state is repping that one NFL team.
and it had to be in Miami.
So you grabbing all of Florida? Or you want to grab all? Now I agree. Chicago's for sure is going to be on the list. But when I look at priority, I go by state first, and then once I get the state, then we figure out the city. So that's what I'm saying. Florida, Texas, because we have Cali and New York, obviously. The next two states got to be Florida, got to be Texas. Where in those states? That's up for debate. But I think you definitely got to get the Florida market before you
Dallas and Miami.
Miami.
With Disney World.
I don't know that Houston's not where it needs to go for Texas.
It's got to go Dallas.
We got to think.
Dallas.
Houston's the third biggest city in the country.
But it's got to go to Dallas, though.
That's a good point.
You're saying Dallas because of the preconceived notions of the Cowboys. This is a new league.
Sort of, but the people I know, being in Texas, there are people in Houston that don't even rock with the Houston team. They rock with the team in Dallas.
It's because
the Tennessee Titans. Or they were Houston Oilers.
There's actually a lot of Titans fans because of the Oilers.
A shit ton of them down there. Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. As part of that has to do with the marketability that the Cowboys had back in the 80s and 90s. Those people are growing up. But there's a lot of Houston people that aren't even Houston fans. In Dallas, and there's a lot of people here, but in Dallas, they rocking with their team because it's Dallas. So whatever team you put in Dallas, they rocking Dallas. What time?
The Cowboys brand is so big too, bro. You don't.
Yeah, but that's to Mitch's point.
That don't matter. That don't matter.
Dallas. Yeah, that's to Mitch's point though. Is he saying it's because it's Dallas?
I still put it in Dallas.
But I'm just saying the people from Dallas just rock the Cowboys.
Houston's the third biggest city in America, bro.
But they don't follow the sports teams like Dallas, bro.
No, it's because the Cowboys have had their history and of being quote unquote America's team. You telling me that the Houston doesn't support the Astros, bro? Look me in the straight face and tell me that Houston don't support the Astros.
They're good.
No, Mark. No, Mark.
Yes.
No.
Yes, they do.
I'm on Mitch's side.
Very bad.
No, that's false. That's false.
Bro.
They are right. When it comes to Astros, they are ride or die, whether they're good or not.
That's because they've been to like 5 World Series in the last 10 years.
Mark, I'm down here in the shit. Trust me.
Finest. You don't watch baseball. Where were they when the Astros were terrible? When they were really fucking bad.
This is what I'm saying.
Picking first every year. Nowhere. And all of a sudden, the Astros go to the fucking World Series. Mark,
you're 1,000 miles away. I'm telling you. Here's the point I'm making. No, I don't watch baseball. That's the point. I don't watch baseball, and fuckers are in Astros shit all the time. Same with the Rockets. Houston support the Rockets. Rockets have been trashed since Harden left. There are Rocket jerseys in San Antonio. When I go to Houston, they're everywhere. Mitch's point, Mitch has swayed me to the other side now.
That's a fair weather town. They're a fair weather
Besides, but what I will say,
fair weather.
No, they're not. Mark,
okay.
I'm seeing it firsthand. I'm literally down the street from Houston.
Can you answer me this question?
What?
Before the Astros got good and went to all these World Series,
right?
Where the fuck were this fan base?
They were still there.
They almost got sold. They almost got sold.
No. Mark, you're in a different state. You didn't see it because the media weren't covering them because they weren't good.
They almost got sold, Finest, because they couldn't sell fucking tickets to those games.
They were still supporting their fucking team. They're wearing their gear. They're wearing their jerseys.
They're like Nashville fans. They're fair weather. It's just that Houston.
Whoa.
Oh yes.
What the fuck we talking about? That might be you as a Nashville fan. Don't do that.
Mark didn't start liking the Titans till they were halfway decent.
Well, that's the difference. I've been a Titans fan since I came out the womb. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I wasn't even born in Nashville.
I did like the Titans when Eddie George, Javon Curse, all of them. I did.
You weren't alive. You were 4 years old.
I wasn't alive.
Anyway,
4 years old.
I wasn't alive.
Anyway, wait.
George was running the ball at 4 years old. You weren't watching those games.
Wait, bring it back. Bring it back.
Super Bowl, Mitchell.
1999.
Wait.
I wasn't alive.
Wait, Mark, you weren't watching football.
5, 6 years old watching the Titans with Eddie George and Javon Curse. Javon Curse is the reason I started playing football. What are you talking about?
I'm 4 years old, bro.
Wait.
Watching
I'm
a
coaching the
Super
reason I
Bowl.
wore number 90 when I played Pee Wee football.
Wait. Bring it back. Here's what I will say, Mitch. Though, Houston, I'm on the fence with Houston. You're sort of swaying me. I'll give you that. But here's the thing: they rep their baseball and they rep their basketball. Football is that one sport in Houston where it's wishy-washy. To Mark's point, they do waiver in football because I know there's a lot of people from Houston that don't rock with Houston football. It's the other.
Bro, we're building a league from scratch. It had the third biggest city in America, bro. It's got to go to Houston. The third biggest city.
Fine.
It
Just give him Houston. Just give him Houston.
It goes New
I
York,
mean, to be
LA.
honest,
It should be Dallas, but give him Houston.
to be fair, we did the same. We had the same argument, I think, with when we did the NBA one last week.
What city?
Because you can't look. You can't. That's the part about this.
You honestly really need to know. Texas deserves 2 teams, honestly.
Well, they're going to get 2 teams. Dallas is going to get a team, but I'm saying Houston is the more important of between Dallas and Houston. Because
you want that
Houston
fair weather
is bigger.
shit? Go ahead.
So we got we grabbed
fair
Miami.
weather.
We got Miami. We got Miami, Houston. London's got to make top 5, bro. We're grabbing the whole fucking European market.
Did you take over Chicago?
Wait. Who's after Houston?
London.
Where's Chicago?
We put Miami before Houston?
Yeah.
Where's Chicago in all of this?
After London?
Yeah.
At 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just argued that Chicago's bigger than Miami, Mitchell.
I would have taken London at 3, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy talk. You can put London anywhere, and it's not going to matter as long as you put them in the league.
But we're ranking it by importance.
Okay. Well, outside
ranking.
the top, you got to put Las Vegas in there somewhere in the top 10.
After Chicago?
Whoa. Atlanta needs to be thought about.
I didn't think Atlanta before Chicago, but I won't budge on that one.
Atlanta's a huge
Atlanta,
market.
Las Vegas, in any order you want them in. They've got to be there.
Chicago, Atlanta, Las Vegas.
And if you're going to put Atlanta in there, you got to put Nashville in there.
Nashville will get it. It's just going to be later.
Are we
in terms
taking
of population? I'm pretty sure Nashville has a bigger population than Atlanta now.
No.
I think it's close.
You drunk as shit, Mark.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Mark might be onto something because Nashville's been
Atlanta. I think Atlanta's got 2 million people.
Wait a minute. I'm looking it up.
Atlanta population. Look up Nashville.
I'm talking about population in the city. I'm not talking outskirts.
Okay, Atlanta has 496,000 people that live in the district
in the
of
city.
Atlanta.
Okay. Tennessee has almost 700,000.
Nashville has what?
692. And that's
so they have more. Nashville has more people living in Nashville.
Hold on. Are you saying the city of Nashville, or are you putting Metro Nashville or Metro Atlanta? I'm
looking at the districts that they have kind of drawn out. And it like Hendersonville from Nashville doesn't make the cut. Franklin doesn't. Brentwood barely makes it. It's kind of like West Nashville, East Nashville.
No,
a little bit of North.
Atlanta's bigger. Bro. The current metro population in Nashville in 2023 is 1.3 million, a 1.62 increase from 2022.
Atlanta's 6 million. Atlanta's 6.1 million.
Well, this says 5.1, but yeah, same difference.
I put Atlanta metro population, and it's the 8th biggest in the country at 6.1. Is what Google's telling me. And the Nashville metro population. What's the difference between the metro population and a
metro? Is like
city. It's the outskirts.
It's like the whole entire. So like
the whole entire city.
Yeah, metros is like top of Nashville to like Spring Hill. The same.
Right.
Basically, the area.
Not just the downtown.
Right. So
That's where I thought that more people lived in Nashville than Atlanta in the downtown area.
Right, because there's 690
suburbs and outside parts of it. Obviously not.
Yeah,
I was talking about immediate downtown.
Atlanta's 6 times bigger than Nashville. That's why.
I never said it was. I never said that, Mitchell. I said the immediate. I said I thought more people lived in the immediate downtown of Nashville than Atlanta. Atlanta's obviously a lot bigger than Nashville.
Okay, so we got Atlanta in there. Atlanta, Las Vegas. We at 9 now.
I guess.
Well, we're at 8, but that doesn't include the 2 in New York and Atlanta, so we're at 10.
We're at 10. Let me go back to my map. Probably.
Where is Charlotte, North Carolina figuring into this?
Wait a minute. Now, hold up. If we're going to I just want to make this caveat. We're going off this logic with the new league. I know Dallas is such a big market, but to Mitch's point, that's because of the history. They've had more TV time because it's like the only team that was showing on back in the day.
Philadelphia. Where's Philadelphia in this? How did we forget Philadelphia?
Oh, yeah. We forgot Philly last time, too.
You got Philly, Boston.
Shit. Yeah.
Well,
my God. Yeah, we fucked up. We did the same exact thing and forgot about the Northeast last time.
Washington,
we got
D.C.
Boston.
We got the
DMV area
last time, bro.
But anyway, hang on. When we get back to Texas market, I do want to note San Antonio is the second biggest city in Texas, right behind Houston. Just want to leave that on the table. Information, stats, data, numbers, whatever you want to do with it, whatever. Just want to throw that out there.
We'll give y'all an XFL team behind us. You get an XFL team?
No. If we're gonna hold, San Antonio is such a great market with sports. If we're gonna hold them on an NBA team, we got to give them an NFL. Just like it's a trade from reality. We're taking away an NBA team, bro. An NFL team would thrive here. We have the Alamo Dome. We already have the infrastructure for it. We just need a team.
Alamo Dome.
Bigger city, bigger market. You got Fiesta down here. You're also appealing to multiple cultures because it's a very Hispanic-centered culture here. You're going to have the Americans that love football that come along. And you're also going to have the African-Americans that love football to come along. And then you're appealing to the homegrown Hispanic culture.
Okay.
Culture right there. And you have a bigger population here in San Antonio than Dallas, right behind Houston.
But we've already fucked up by not putting Boston and Philadelphia in the top 5.
Fuck Boston. I'm not worried about Boston. I'm just laying this. I'm laying this on
Boston?
the table.
You're talking about San Antonio over Boston?
I love Boston. Anybody that's listening that's from Boston, I love Boston. I'm just laying this on the table when we get back to Texas because we're gonna double back. I just want to lay that foundation down so you guys know. Now, anyway, back to the list.
Dallas is going to be getting an NFL team.
Oh, fuck Dallas.
Anyways, all right. So we need to revise this. The top 5's not changing.
From Dallas, I'm sorry.
Top 5's not changing, but I think who's 6? Who's 6?
Chicago.
Right now?
Boston or Philadelphia.
Chicago. Put Chicago at put Boston at number 6. Put Boston number 6. And Philadelphia's got to have theirs too.
Where?
Who's all right? Give me 6 through 11 right now. Give me 6 through 11.
Boston, Chicago, Atlanta, Las Vegas.
After Chicago, Philadelphia goes after Chicago.
Boston got to follow.
That makes sense.
Boston.
6.
I put Cleveland in there after Atlanta. Correct.
Cleveland.
Cleveland. We're gonna wait. Cleveland barely.
Isn't that the biggest city? That's
time.
the biggest city in Ohio, isn't it?
Yeah, but
you
now
can
we're
reach the Ohio market without us being in Ohio.
With Chicago, you can reach it.
Bro, we're gonna have this same issue.
Cincinnati's definitely not in there, by the way.
We
got to put a team either in Indiana or Ohio. So we got to figure that shit out right now.
It's going to be Cleveland.
It's going to be Indianapolis or Cleveland. I vote Indianapolis.
I got Cleveland. I vote Cleveland. I
vote Indy.
I think Indy's the bigger upcoming city.
Not only in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia's obviously bigger than Pittsburgh, but I feel like Pittsburgh's bigger than Indianapolis and Cleveland.
Pittsburgh's one of those teams that's because they got one in the 60s.
It's not about the team. I'm just saying the city itself.
Pittsburgh's not that big, bro. Pittsburgh's Pittsburgh's metro is 2.3 and Cleveland is metro. Cleveland is 2 million. How many did I say Pittsburgh was?
2.3 million.
Okay, so they're about the same. Cleveland and Pittsburgh are about the same. And then Indianapolis, metro population, they're all the same. They're all 2 million.
But look,
I think
they're about the
Indianapolis
same.
is more of an upcoming city than
Mitch,
Cleveland or Pittsburgh is.
Are you
That's
able
not
to
the
show your
argument,
screen, Mitch?
No, I'm
if you
well,
You're on your phone.
yeah, I can. Give me a second.
if you put a team in Cleveland, you don't have to like Pittsburgh. You would have to worry about because that like Cleveland's like an hour and a half away from Pittsburgh, so that's going to reach Pittsburgh, and you're going to reach Indianapolis with Cleveland as well. Just saying.
Yeah, but you can make that same argument with the other teams because
But Philadelphia is like 5 hours away from Pittsburgh, hella far.
Yeah, but we're running into this problem you did last time where city-wise it was about the same, but we're trying to space them geographically to make sense. So it's also going to come down to what other cities we have around the market.
If you don't use Nashville, couldn't you argue?
Whoa, wait, no, let's not do that.
Indianapolis is not very far away from Nashville. It's like a 4-hour drive, correct?
I don't think that's right.
Atlanta too. Atlanta's only a 4-hour drive?
No, it's got to be more than 4 because Lexington, Kentucky takes about 4 hours to get to going north. 3 to 4.
Well, my argument would be just like with the Braves now, with Nashville, that the Braves reached the Nashville market, correct? What's the difference between an NFL team and Atlanta reaching the Nashville market? So you really couldn't put a team in Nashville.
Hold on. I got to say one thing. Are we going to put a team in Michigan?
Detroit,
yeah. It's that bubble.
It's that bubble right there.
Why don't we? Let's do this.
I'd rather have Detroit than Indianapolis.
We're not gonna agree on any of these because you're putting one in Indiana right here, Michigan right here, Ohio, and then we're even throwing Pittsburgh out. That's fucking 5 teams within
that's 4
close. Hours of each other. So let's ignore the Midwest right now. Let's just take the Midwest because then we're talking about Wisconsin. Well,
we got one in.
Let's
Chicago.
ignore the Midwest. Let's ignore the Midwest here. What needs to be happening out here? We have one in Las Vegas. We've got 2 in Cali. What about the Bay Area? The Bay Area deserves a team. The Bay Area is bigger than all of these cities combined.
Wait. Did we put 2 in LA or 2 in Cali?
No, 2 in LA.
Why not just put 1 in LA and 1 in San Francisco?
Because LA has a population of 15 million people.
I don't care.
Probably more.
You don't need 2 teams.
7 million people in the Bay Area.
I'm kind of leaning with. I'm leaning with Mark on this one.
Bro, LA has over 15 million people. They can support 2 teams. You want the league happening in LA, bro.
They can support 2 teams, but
that's not the argument we're making right now.
2 teams in Cali. Because the problem is, if we do this, we're putting 3 teams in Cali. Yes, I know they can support it, but like you said, we're restarting from scratch. They could find.
There's 55 million people that live in the state.
This is the same argument
million
in Texas.
I know, but 15 million can support 1 NFL team. Why is that?
Why is that a problem? Yeah.
Because you want to have more than 1. Why do we have 3 teams in New York right now? Why do we have 3 teams? We had 4 teams in Cali at one point.
Okay, so
it's because they can support it.
But we're redoing
it where the people support.
But Mitch, we're redoing it to make it better because out of those 3 teams in New York, 2 of them aren't very marketable. There's only one that's dominant.
Hey, time out. And no one supports the fucking Chargers in LA. So what are you talking about? Nobody goes to those games. Nobody cares about them. Nobody cares about them. Nobody cares.
I still think that you put it where it can be supported, and they still sell out their games. They might not support them, but they sell out those tickets. Them tickets you can go see them play the Texans for $400 in the lower bowl.
Well,
it's everybody else's team.
If we do this logic, then that means Texas needs 3 teams too.
That's what I said.
They're right behind California.
You put a team in Dallas.
Dallas, San Antonio, and Houston.
That's my point. Yes, it's the same argument.
If we're going to do that.
All right, we can split it up. We'll split it up. We'll have 1 team in the Bay Area. We'll have 1 team in LA. I still think LA should get 2, but I'll concede on that. Okay, so that's 2. All right,
well,
we got that.
Fuck, let me read it.
All right. Oregon and Washington.
No.
Wait, where's the second? Which one you said? Bay Area?
Yeah, Bay Area. Give it
The
to San
only
Francisco
city-
or Oakland.
The only city right there that's worth a damn is Seattle.
I'm about to have a stroke.
Yeah, and-
Hold on. Pause. Wait, just a sec. Where is the second Cali team going? Because right now I have it set up as LA as 2, and I put 2 next to it. So now we're moving one out of LA. What
San Francisco.
what rank are we putting it? Right behind LA?
probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking huge.
I'm huge. What?
Pause.
Okay.
Play.
Phoenix. Phoenix needs a team.
I think Phoenix and Colorado need a team. No cap.
Yeah. Phoenix and Denver. I feel like those are kind of the same. You put them in whatever order you want. And then we need the
Seattle.
Pacific North. We need the
Seattle.
Pacific Northwest market,
Seattle.
and Seattle's the only place that can hold that. Fucking A. I did it again, bro. Toronto needs a team.
I was just about to ask about the internet.
Yeah, Toronto. Canada's not getting 2 teams. Yeah, but Canada's not getting 2 teams, but Toronto's getting 1.
Yeah,
Just one.
And then do we still want to slide one in Mexico later on? That way we got.
We'll see what's left. We got to
Europe.
cover our bases here.
Okay.
Did we put one? Did we already just say North Carolina, South Carolina, that area?
Yeah, Charlotte's got to get 1.
I feel like you got to put one in D.
You just said we're not even gonna worry about Charlotte.
No, we're
I
not
just
worrying
brought Charlotte
about.
up.
We're not.
I just brought up Charlotte.
We're not
like
worrying about the
10
North.
minutes ago.
I feel like you got. Hey, I feel like you got to put one in the DMV area.
DC.
Here's the
DC,
problem: that Midwest area with Ohio, Illinois, Michigan, Indiana. Arguably, you could put one team there, and that could suffice for all the fandom. So either Chicago or Detroit, or put one in Chicago and one in Detroit. Yeah,
but I think we'll have teams to spare. What number are we at right now, Finis?
17.
Okay, is that with Charlotte and DC both getting a team?
No. Let me add Charlotte.
If you're putting Charlotte up that high, you got to put Nashville in right there with them.
I agree.
I mean, they're same shit.
Yeah.
Or that puts us at 19.
Okay, so DC has a team, Charlotte has a team, Nashville has a team, Atlanta has a team, Miami's a team.
Louisiana, you got to put one there.
Louisiana, New Orleans. Yeah,
yep.
Yeah, get New Orleans a team.
That's 20.
And then we're going to run in.
Now, this is the thing. Here's the thing. Do you put one Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma?
Yeah. This is
no
the strip. I think Kansas City could get one.
It'd be Kansas City, but that's Missouri and Kansas, so that would service that whole area. Yes.
Yeah, I think it goes to Kansas City, unless y'all want to make the argument that Oklahoma City should get one.
Not NFL.
No, because it's so close to Texas.
Not the NFL.
Yeah.
Not the NFL.
I think you stick with Kansas, bro.
Kansas City would be the only city I would pick.
Wait, hold up. With the OKC idea, this is just if we wanted to entertain the idea. If you go South Texas and East Texas with San Antonio and you put Houston on there, you could throw one in Oklahoma City because Dallas, that's Middle Texas.
You're going to put Dallas over Oklahoma City, though. You see what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying if we're only going to put in Texas, you can, in terms of just if we're trying to solve the spacing problem, you could put one in Oklahoma if you go South Texas and East Texas with San Antonio, Houston. I'm advocating for San Antonio because it's a bigger population, and you're also gaining more of a cultural influence in terms of having one in South.
I'm more on Kansas City than I am Oklahoma City. That's just me.
The way that I'm thinking about it, just from geography, because you got one Arizona, Colorado, then you got
Denver. You could put Denver for that whole little region too.
We already got Denver on there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Denver's at like 15.
But, Mark, I don't think you're seeing it, dude. It's a strip right there with Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma. I think the best bet is to put one in Kansas. So you got Nebraska, you from Iowa.
Nebraska could pull their fandom from Denver. They already do that. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think those are two very different states, right? Like you can make the argument that Tennessee would pull their fandom from Kentucky and Alabama and
Sure.
Mississippi, but I
Right.
think Colorado and Nebraska are are polar opposite states.
Beautiful mountains, and you got corn.
Yeah, I think that Kansas City pulls Nebraska.
Oklahoma City is not on my list. Just wouldn't be on my list.
Let's see who's bigger.
Kansas City and Denver would be before Oklahoma City for me if you were ranking them in that little area.
Kansas City 2.3. I bet you it's fucking the same thing. Nope, 1.4. All right, Kansas City gets it.
Yeah.
The fuck you yelling at,
City,
Mark?
my ass.
Hell no.
Hey, Finis.
Yeah.
Do I get like a little laser pointer with my screen here?
Actually, there should be. Try right-clicking on the screen.
Wait, annotate? Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Mouse. Wait, let me see.
All right, so what do we got left? We need how many spots do we have left?
We need another Texas market.
And that's Dallas.
Fuck
This
Dallas.
is Dallas.
I'm putting San Antonio.
I say Arlington.
Arlington.
AKA Dallas.
No shot.
That
Okay,
whole little area.
we're
That
gonna
is
draw
true.
on here.
You could call Arlington and Dallas one and the same.
Kind of.
You could. You could. You know you could.
You could do that for Fort Worth and Dallas. I don't know about Arlington.
But that Arlington and Fort Worth though, I mean, aren't they relatively right there?
No, Dallas and Fort Worth are right next to each other. Arlington's
Well,
Dallas.
Arlington is where the Texas Rangers play, right? And they're centered out of like the Dallas area, correct? They pull their fandom from that area, correct?
Well, yeah, because it's an hour drive, but literally Fort Worth is literally, it's like Cool Springs and Spring Hill. Like they're like you're running into each other type shit.
I got you. I'm just saying. And I mean, shit, the Cowboys play in Arlington, so.
Bro, I don't
All
know.
right, so what do we got left? We got 10 spots left.
Dallas is so overrated. I can't stand it.
We got 10
All
spots
right, did
left.
we put it in Dallas?
I want it in San Antonio, but if I'm the only one that wants it, majority vote rules. I don't care.
All right, I got circles on the map of everywhere that we've got teams here. So now Wisconsin.
How the hell do you know
team.
what city where these cities are? Like that's my question.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a general idea. Denver's in the middle of the state. Houston's down low.
The
Phoenix
only-
is kind of by the border.
The only city in Wisconsin or up in that region is Milwaukee, right?
No, I mean Minneapolis needs one. That's a huge city.
Okay, well then
there,
that could
which
service
will take-
Wisconsin too. I feel like that's probably bigger city. Minneapolis is probably bigger than Milwaukee,
Yeah,
correct? So
yeah. All right. So now we're back here. Oh, Toronto's like I think Toronto's like right here.
Toronto's right next to Buffalo. Right next to Buffalo,
Yeah, it's
right
like,
across
it's
the
like
way.
right there.
We want one in Vermont or Massachusetts.
We already got one in
Boston.
Boston.
We already said Boston.
Yeah.
Maine.
Hell no.
They like football.
No, that would be the Boston team. Boston team would get Maine, Vermont, Connecticut, all those.
Does Salt
little
Lake
states.
City need a team?
That's a good question.
Mm.
That's a great question.
If you do that,
There's so many teams right in that area, though. Well,
Portland.
no, because San Diego's not going to be on the list, even though probably they could be.
throw one in Montana. Fuck it. There's a big.
Oh my God.
You gonna sell tickets to cows?
Yeah, bro. We
Dude,
don't
they
want to put
buying-
Pittsburgh in there, but fuck it, throw it in
They
Montana
buying. Fuck it.
or Cleveland.
Then throw one in Oregon. Nike Capital.
How many teams do we have left, Finus?
Shit, we're only at 24.
Okay, so we got 8 teams left.
We got teams.
If we're at 8 teams, let's give Cleveland their team. Right? So that's 7. We got 7 left. Indianapolis can now get their team. And Detroit can get their team. So we got all of them. Now we're at 28. We got 4 left.
What about
Detroit?
St. Louis?
No.
St. Louis is a dying city, and Kansas City can serve the St. Louis market.
I agree. So can Nashville, and I agree. I'm just asking.
Forget. Are we just gonna do Mexico City last?
Nope. I'm giving Mexico City their team right now.
Okay, that's fine.
You got to throw
What
one
about
in Oregon, bro.
Fuck, we can't give San Diego. We can't go 3 teams in California, can we?
I mean, we can go 3 teams in California. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Both
we're
San
gonna do
Francisco
that-
and LA.
No,
Both
we're
San
not doing
Francisco
2
and LA
teams in
could have
LA.
2
We're not
teams.
doing 2 teams in LA.
No,
Well,
no.
San
You
Francisco
know what?
could support 2 teams too.
I want to see San Diego. I want to see
three,
San Diego's population. Give me San Diego.
Wait. If we're gonna do 3 teams in Cali, I will digress and let LA have 2 if we still keep the one in the Bay Area.
What about
the
San
Bay Area's
Diego?
staying.
We're talking a whole new league. San Diego is a pretty big fucking city itself.
Wait a minute. On the caveat,
Yeah, but it's only an hour and a half from LA. But yeah, go ahead, Finis.
but on the caveat that with our last pick, we entertained San Antonio to give Texas 3 teams.
All right, so Mexico City's got 1. How many teams do we have left? We have 4 teams left now?
Did we put 2 in LA? Is that what we just did?
No, we haven't done that yet.
No, we
Okay,
haven't agreed on that.
Yeah. We're at 27.
So we have 5 teams left, right?
Yes.
With Mexico City. Mexico City's the last team we placed.
Yeah.
All right, then Utah, Salt Lake City's getting a team. Then we have covered all our bases, and now we're at funsies. Every region has a team that needs a team. Now we can put fun teams out there.
San Antonio.
For the sake of fucking Finis shutting the hell up about San Antonio got their team.
Let's go.
All right, so now Texas is. All right, no, hold up. If Texas gets 3 teams, California gets 3 teams.
That's fine.
San Diego then.
All right, we'll give San Diego a team. All right. So now that's what, 29? We're at 29 or 30.
Hang on. We were at 30.
God damn it. Do we revisit Florida? I feel like we need to revisit Florida.
What about
Are we gonna put
Pittsburgh?
one in
We might as well.
What about
Florida.
Pittsburgh?
Florida and
Pittsburgh's
Pittsburgh.
so fucking congested up there, bro. There's so many teams up
But
there.
you said it had what, 2.3?
Yes, it's a mid-sized city. Like Cleveland, like Indianapolis, like Detroit, unlike Chicago, like Charlotte,
but
Tennessee.
Man, fuck Utah, dog.
fuck Jacksonville. Go Tampa Bay before Jacksonville.
Man,
what are you talking about?
You know Mormons don't like football.
Listen.
That's what I'm saying, Calvin.
Mormons don't like football, bro. Take their ass out. Come on now.
Who?
Mormons. They don't like
You're
football.
going back to Florida, you got to put Tampa Bay in over Jacksonville. Just my opinion.
Y'all are about to smack the fuck out of me for this. But
Orlando?
maybe we need to entertain it. No. I hate myself for saying this.
I wouldn't hate
I
Orlando.
hate myself. I hate myself for saying this, believe me.
West
Do we think
Virginia?
about putting one in Birmingham?
Shut up.
You-
Shut the
You
fuck up.
drunk as shit.
No.
Shut
you
up.
drunk, Mitch.
Shut
Alabama
up.
loves
Just
their
because
football.
Saban's there does not mean they get a team, bro.
Stop
That
it.
does not mean that they get a team. Just
All
because
right,
the college.
why don't we go Tampa Bay for another Florida team?
Yeah, Orlando's not getting a team. Orlando shouldn't have a professional team, in my opinion. But yeah,
No,
okay,
they
fine.
come from Miami. That's where they
Why-
should have their fandom.
Mitch, why do you say Orlando? I know it's central, but it ain't the shit of the. Like,
Bro, it's a swampy. The only reason that it is what it is now is because of UCF and Disney World. Other than that, it's just a.
why would
No.
why would
Regular
you
ass city.
not have it in?
Don't
Why would you not
disrespect
have a
Disney World
professional
like that.
team? Why would you not have a professional team in Orlando? You got Disney World right there. What the hell?
Disney World, Universal.
Take your kid to go see Mickey and then go catch a basketball game. Yeah, they suck, but shit, they're there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm being
We're
serious.
talking marketability.
Like, I mean, come on now.
I mean, y'all want to go? Y'all want to go Orlando over Tampa Bay? We go Orlando over Tampa Bay. But they're
I
not
mean,
getting
over
3.
Tampa, I think.
I mean,
that's
if you're gonna have
crazy.
2 teams, you
I
can't.
think that's crazy.
You got to have one northern and one southern.
So that's perfect. Orlando's central, so they can either drive to Tampa Bay
whoa.
or go to Miami.
Miami's only like 3 hours away from Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando's the middle of the state.
But
The folks
Mark,
in
these
Miami only care about
partying. These are funsy picks. So at this point,
but we didn't. But our funsy picks, we're not going to put Tampa Bay over Orlando.
I think we just gave Tampa Bay.
If you're talking
about as central in the state as you can get.
Yeah,
then you're completely ignoring the Panhandle.
Yeah, but you're talking about market. If we're ignoring geography, since our funsy pick, you just look at the marketability. You got so much shit going on in Orlando. You add an NFL team. You can do whatever. The skies.
But Tampa Bay and Jacksonville are bigger cities. I thought that's what we were looking at.
Well, it's a
Disney, Epcot.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Come on.
Y'all don't have to explain Orlando to me. I go there every year, damn near.
Well, you should know that, Mark.
Exactly why I should know. That's what I'm saying. All it is touristy. It's not. There's not people that really live there. Fucking Disney.
Oh my God, there's not. Mitch, look it up. Give me the numbers.
Disney World is its own fucking city, bro.
There's nobody lives there.
Literally, it's its own city. Like
there's
it owns its own property.
There's nobody lives there.
Fucking street is Broadway.
Tampa Bay got more people than Orlando.
No, you didn't say that. You said nobody really lives in Orlando. What's the number?
I said compared to Tampa Bay and Jacksonville.
2.6. Orlando
compared to Tampa Bay or Jacksonville.
3.1 in Tampa Bay.
3.1 in Tampa Bay compared to Tampa Bay.
That's not what you said. You said, I quote, nobody really lives in Orlando.
Okay, you took my words at literal.
2.6 million people live there.
You took my words way too literal.
I don't even know what y'all's argument is right now, bro. Who's on Tampa Bay side? Who's on Orlando side?
I'm
on Tampa side. I think Tampa gets over Orlando.
My little
Mark,
argument
I don't know who you're saying.
Tampa Bay had a bigger population than Orlando, and this was the argument we were having.
Who are you saying, Mark? Do you think Tampa Bay gets one or Orlando gets one?
Bro, I already put Tampa
Bay. Okay,
I've already put Tampa Bay on the list like 10 minutes ago. My problem is he lied out his ass.
When did we?
Bro, this is my problem. You sat here and you just be talking. You just said he really lives in Orlando. It's a tourist area. That's false. 2.6 million people live there. That's more than the population of Nashville. So you sit there and say nobody lives in Orlando.
First off,
all of our listeners and viewers that are viewing us from Orlando, I got y'all's back. I'm Orlando.
You took my words.
Y'all go ahead and like that, subscribe, and hit that bell.
You took my words. Time out. You took my words way too literal. I said in the grand scheme of things, in the state of Florida, Orlando is not on the list. It's just not. It's a tourist area. It's a tourist area compared to Tampa Bay or Jacksonville or Tallahassee or Miami. It's just the truth. Florida's a fucking huge state. Of course, people.
That's not what you said, though.
Just fucking tourist area compared to the rest of them. Tampa Bay's bigger, Jacksonville's probably bigger, and I bet you Tallahassee's bigger.
Population or square?
Tallahassee's the capital of the fucking state.
I don't care.
Let's see. Let's back up Mark's argument here. Tampa is indeed bigger than Orlando. Let's see if Tallahassee.
No, wait.
Well, we weren't going to put Tampa on the list. We were going to put Orlando. We were going to give Orlando the team. But the whole argument and premise was on population.
Oh, that can't be right.
385,000 as of 2018.
That's great option. Great. Fantastic, Mark.
I didn't say. Did I say Tallahassee get a team? No.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said nobody lives in Orlando is what you said.
The argument was Orlando or Tampa Bay. And who has the bigger population? Who?
I'm not disagreeing. I just didn't like that you tried to say nobody.
Well, we weren't going to put Tampa Bay on the list. We were going to put Orlando. We were going to put Orlando on there, not Tampa Bay.
Nobody was going to put Orlando on the list. I put Tampa on the list 10 minutes ago.
When did we agree that Tampa was on the list? I didn't hear any of us talk about it.
I just said that Orlando has a lot to offer. That's all I said. He's not gonna let you slide by.
What's Jacksonville? What's
Orlando.
Jacksonville? Humor me. What's Jacksonville? Humor me real quick. What's Jacksonville?
Here.
What's Jacksonville, Mitchell? Humor me. Humor me, Mitchell. Humor me. Humor me.
1.2, smaller than Orlando.
Okay, so now
you're humored, Mark. You're humored.
Now, if you wanted to put 3 teams in Florida, you could make the argument for Orlando.
And Mark,
my argument was, why are we arguing Orlando over Tampa Bay?
No, that's not the argument. That's not the argument. The argument, you said nobody lived on Orlando.
You took my words quite literal, but it is a tourist trap.
That's what you said.
It's a very tourist area. It's very the dollars, the revenue that city makes is based off tourist dollars.
Fine, and the 2.6 million people that live there as well. Now, here's what I will say. So one caveat: population of the city does not inherently directly translate to us. We're not going off a straight population. If that was the case, California would have all the teams. It's a factor.
Yeah, California would have like 7 teams.
Yes, it's a factor, yes. But just because Tampa Bay has a bigger population doesn't mean it's a better city for a team.
Tampa Bay is right on the beach.
All I was saying is I was entertaining of the marketability. Not only do you have 2.6 million people that live in Orlando, you have the touristy area. So you're going to get people that travel to Orlando, not only for the Orlando Magics, not only for Universal Studios, not only for Disney World, but also for an NFL team. That's all I was saying, is that you have a lot of stuff going.
You took my words quite too literal.
Don't say them so literally.
I don't know how to not say things. Anyway, my argument,
the 10-minute argument right there.
Okay.
I don't know why.
What's our last pick?
We never talked about Tampa Bay, and we were going to put Orlando over Tampa Bay, and I just didn't agree with that.
That's fine.
Are we at 31?
I'm going to take Tampa Bay off this list. We just won't have anything for spot 30.
We're going
to be determined. I'll put in Hawaii is what I'll do.
Fuck it. Put them.
All right.
Put
Hawaii, last pick Hawaii?
Put Honolulu.
No. Fuck Honolulu,
why not?
Bro.
Well, any listeners we have in Hawaii, we appreciate your subscribing.
All right.
It's like a 3-hour podcast.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
It's going on 2 hours
next
right
team,
now.
It's got to be on the East Coast. So you got to look. You got to look Baltimore. You got to look at Baltimore.
Put that bitch in Montana, bro, or North Dakota. They want some.
Like Mitchell said, you're going to sell tickets to cows and pigs?
If cows are buying them tickets,
and horses.
Does it matter if they're buying them?
Christ. Where's Baltimore in this? Where are we looking at Baltimore in this?
No, I'm not.
DMV area.
You don't want Baltimore?
I'd rather put one in Arkansas.
Stop.
Oh, you drunk as shit.
I think we're having a 30-team league. I think that we're losing 2 teams in this.
What do you mean?
You're
we're at 31.
We're at 31?
Yeah, we can't have an odd number.
So no to Baltimore. Anybody else say no to Baltimore?
Fuck
Find us
Baltimore.
out of Baltimore.
We got any listeners from Baltimore? We appreciate your subscription.
Find us out of Baltimore. Hey, what about you two?
I'd rather put one in Massachusetts.
Another
we
one?
already have one in Massachusetts.
You got Boston.
I meant New England.
That is Massachusetts, you dumb
That
fuck.
is Massachusetts. That is Boston.
Boston owns all of that.
I say we give it to Milwaukee.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I really don't care where
I
it
don't
goes as
hate
long as
that.
it doesn't
I don't
go
hate that. I don't hate Milwaukee.
All right, I'm putting it. So this is over.
Yeah.
Bet. We got
Milwaukee's got 1.5 million. We won't talk about it. We're done.
But no, fuck it. Fuck it. Put Orlando. Just put Orlando. Give them all.
No.
Just give it to Orlando.
No,
give it to Orlando, damn it.
It's too late. The list has been finished. Tampa.
God, I will say that it wasn't as contentious last week, Mark. We'll say that it went by in it took us about 15 to 20 minutes.
The reason why, because Mark is on this podcast arguing and shit.
Yeah.
That's why.
If I wasn't on this podcast arguing and shit and having discussions,
I'm just fucking with you, Mark.
My mind.
It'd be a boring ass podcast.
No, it is. No, you're right. You're right.
Nobody lives in Nashville.
They don't.
The tourist area. It's where people go to have weddings. That's about it.
You're right.
No, they have their bachelor and bachelorette.
By the way, you are right, Finance. The way they move out of that city left and right, you're right.
What, California?
My favorite comment was that Nashville was bigger than Atlanta. That was my
I was talking about
favorite one.
I was talking about
was.
the immediate downtown area.
Yeah,
I wasn't talking about the suburbs, the Atlanta metro, the Nashville metro area. I wasn't talking
because Atlanta has like 4 different downtowns.
that. Okay, but still, Nashville has more people living in their downtown than Atlanta. Was my point. I wasn't saying the Atlanta suburbs and Atlanta metro were smaller than Nashville because that's just far from the truth.
Okay, boys, wrap this up, Finest. I got a migraine.
Yeah.
Mitch,
You're welcome.
It's late there,
I gotta go to
bro.
bed.
It's 8:00. It is 8:00 where you at, bro. You still
I
got
ain't
2
going to
hours
sleep for
of
5
bullshit.
hours now. Thanks.
Huh?
That was your fault, Mark.
My goddamn blood's flowing now.
You need some milk.
You were the one that got the blood flowing.
I'm about to go take an Ambien and have night terrors.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh, yeah.
Man, if you don't get
time out. So before we get off, I just need to know what made you switch up the game, Mitchell?
It was just, I don't know. I think I saw a Reddit post last week, and I was like, "Fuck it, that sounds fun to do."
Red
So
Bull.
what are we
to
doing
normal
next week? What are we doing
Probably
next
same
week?
shit.
Baseball teams?
No.
if you do any
obviously,
baseball or hockey, I'm just gonna be like, I'll see y'all next time.
Hockey's all
yeah.
Canada, Calvin. That's all you need to know.
You say what?
In Europe.
Hockey's all in Europe?
Europe and Canada. That's all you need to know.
Well, shit, if we did hockey, it would damn near be all the northern states.
Yep. Michigan for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Man, I'm getting old. Well, I think that wraps it up for us. You guys going on tour? Need any tour dates? No?
Tour dates? What you talking
Tour
about?
dates.
Oh, you guys do not watch podcasts. That's like a thing they do at the end of the podcast.
Sorry. Oh. Well,
Go ahead, Mark.
well, I guess I could probably share that.
Mark is starting his OnlyFans. It's gonna be a month.
No. It's Feet Finder, bro. Get it right. I sell my feet.
My fault. Feet Finder.
Yeah.
His feet on sale. Y'all stay tuned for that. All right. This has been Guard 615. We're out.
Peace.